Welcome everyone, welcome to a new preview. This is MetalCanyon and we will be previewing Farming World from Excalibur Publishing. Well, it was made by Cyberphobics. I believe they're the same guys that created Postmaster. So you can expect a very casual game. And obviously Farming World, what it's about farming. It's about running your own farm. Let's start a new game. We've got the tutorial, which teaches you how to do stuff. Be aware though, I got stuck in the tutorial because I didn't do exactly what it told me to, and then I got stuck in a menu. So I just gave up and, did things on my own. They might have sorted this bug out by now, or not. Free play, it's just there's no AI, you're on your own. No locked items in the farmer's center, so basically sandbox. And campaign mode. So let's do campaign mode. You can choose various places: Australia, Germany, Italy, Scandinavia, Spain, United Kingdom, USA, and so on. And the weather differs a bit, and what you can grow. It's a nice little touch, but I feel like it doesn't really add that much. Select difficulty. Let's do it on medium. So. The whole idea is to run your own farm, so in essence it's a business simulator. And I have to admit, I kind of love business simulators. So this is our farm over here. It's pretty darn big already if you think about it. I guess it's run by several families or something because there's so many houses, or maybe this is just a town. The map is pretty huge. This is the AI over here, right over there. He's got the same stuff, except that he doesn't have houses, which is kind of odd. So we start with an amount of money, which is 20,000. And we've got also stars, which is, if you've been watching my Postmaster review, pretty much the same stuff. You need to not only make money, but you also need to make stars. So you can unlock new equipment. For example, if we want to buy something, I don't know, buy a vehicle, a fertilizer, which is high-end, a high-end fertilizer, we would need to unlock it with 8 stars, which we do have at the moment. But let me get to that in a bit. We have some storage here, silos, we have some warehouses here, some cooled warehouses. Now, the first problem we come to here is that the game doesn't actually explain what this is. I mean, it might explain in the tutorial, but as I said, the tutorial sort of got stuck for me. Now, this is obviously a silo. Did it actually tell me what it is? Let's see. Silo. Oh, it does actually say. Okay, warehouse small, and this is a cooled warehouse, right? But as you can see, it's kind of iffy. Sometimes it tells you warehouse cooled. There. And that's a garage, right? Garage for land vehicles. There we go. Okay, so I take that back. It actually does tell you. But we'll also get to that problem in a moment. So this is farming simulator. What you can do is rent or buy land, obviously. And this beginning stage is really best if you just rent land. So we're gonna rent 2 pieces of land over here, for example. Like that. Let's rent that as well. Or maybe some more. Can we do some more? It needs to be next to a road, but this is apparently next to a road, so that's alright. Oh. Yeah, land must be placed next to a road. So we can also build roads. Obviously, we can't rent roads. We have to build them. Ah, this is a problem. For some reason, it always snaps downwards, so you have to do it from the top one. So let's do a dirt road over here. Actually, let's do it over here. Road N must be connected to another road. It is connected to another road. Okay, let's try that again. What? Okay. Like this then. There we go. And now again, I'm gonna put it over here. There we go. So now we have some dirt road connecting over here. I don't need to buy anything else for the moment. Let's buy some more plots. There we go. Let's rent it. So now we have 3 plots. We can start, obviously, plowing and doing all that stuff that, farming is all about. Now, This is a farming simulator, but you will soon realize that it's unfortunately a clicking simulator. I will explain. So what I'm doing now is I'm enabling automatic watering if water level drops below 50%. Good, right? Because this is a water level. We've got all the information here. We've got the soil quality, which is not that great, 54%. We've got organic crop, no synthetic fertilizer or spray used so far, which means you can sell your stuff for more. This is the amount of water level, as I said. This is the various stages of the crops we're going to have. This is the expected yield after harvest. None at the moment, of course. And then we have all these little icons here. We can water the land by spending 900 euro or dollars or whatever your local currency you wish it to be. It doesn't actually say, so it doesn't matter. It's just numbers. And let's start by plowing the land. So at the moment, we have nothing pretty much. We only have a basic plow that we can buy or rent. So obviously, because it costs 10,000 euros to buy... Oh, it actually does have a denomination. And we only have 15,000. We're obviously going to rent it. For how much? Did it say? Do we have it in one? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so there it appears. It's plowing the stuff. The land. So let's land this. Ah, yes. I didn't get a confirmation window because I turned off confirmation windows because they were driving me nuts. There was a confirmation for everything. Do you want to buy this? Do you want to rent this? Do you want to sell this? Do you want to do this? Blah, 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 blah. And you will soon see why. As I said, it's a clicking simulator in a way. So we're plowing this. That's fine. Let's speed it up a little. Still not enough. Let's go to ultra speed, and that's way too fast. The music changes, and this is where you'll be spending pretty much all of your time. Play 100 times the speed. It's very good that they made it so fast, because obviously it's farming. It's gonna take a long time. And as I said, you'll be spending most of your time at maximum speed. So, now we have plowed our fields. Now we can actually either use fertilizer to increase the quality of the soil, which would probably be nice. Now, we've got various options here. First of all, I kind of hate the slider. It's too tiny. As you can see, I can only click like this to go up and down, or I can actually use the slider. There. Over here it's not a problem, but when you have a lot of stuff on the screen, yeah, I'm nitpicking, but still. Okay, so if you want to unlock this, it's 12 stars. I'm gonna unlock it just because I want the best fertilizer. Now, what's the difference? The synthetic fertilizers are, I believe... No, it's the same thing. Oh yeah, the synthetic stuff is usually less expensive. No, I'm lying. It's actually the same. That's strange. But if you've got all organic stuff, you can sell it for more. Now, the small organic fertilizer will add 10 nutrition. I have no idea how much that is. The game doesn't actually tell you. So I always just choose the best, if I can. I'm gonna buy it. Otherwise, it just actually asks you how much you want to... I mean, if you want to buy it for that much, and you say yes or no. And now we have to use it with a vehicle. So... you know, that's why I turned off the confirmation windows. I would have to buy the fertilizer, click yes, I want to buy it, then click on the vehicle, and then click yes, I want to use this vehicle. It's 4 clicks versus 2 now, which is much nicer. So let's use the basic fertilizer. I won't be buying it, I'll just rent it. So now we're going to fertilize this. I'm going to fertilize this as well with this one. And no, I don't want to crop yet. And use a fertilizer. You don't have enough money for that. Oh, bloody hell, it's 3,400. Oh, and I went way too quick. There we go, now we're fertilizing everything. I might have actually driven myself into a corner here, that's a bit embarrassing. Yeah, because now I need to sow stuff. Ah, there we go, we have a loan, excellent. So they did take... tips from the postmaster, because you couldn't do that there. Yeah, let me take 10,000 crediting period, sum of payment. Yeah, let's do that. 3 years. Accept loan or repay loan. Let's accept this loan. And so we can do something. Right, now, so we need to sow this stuff. Let's fertilize this as well. As you can see, it increased the quality of the land. It's not great still, but it's gonna do for now. So let's do this. I just have it on maximum speed and then double-click pause, you know, so it does everything it needs to. So now we need to sow. Now, you need to unlock most of this stuff. As you can see, this is where the problem arises with the scroll bar. And you've got a lot of various data here. You've got how much sunshine is required per day. You know, that depends on where you are. I think we're in the UK now or something. Minimum temperature that this can tolerate and so on. So, before you actually unlock something, you don't know whether, you know, it's going to be good or not. Actually, you can get advice from Elroy here for 500 euro. And now he's going to tell you... Yeah, I lied about unlocking. Now he's going to tell you which ones are preferred for growing at the moment. So, for example, this is not really preferred. This one is fine. I usually go for something cheap. Oh, cabbage is not really good that right now. Let's go for carrots, maybe. Yeah, estimated quality, 100%. Let's unlock carrots, just for the heck of it. There are little exclamation points over here, which means that this is probably a little problematic. Let's buy the carrots and rent a basic green planter. And let's do that here. Now, this is a problem as well. If you want to replant several fields, you might have noticed that I don't have carrots over here, so I have to go back to this again and do the carrots. There we go. I'm running really low on everything. Carrots, there we go. So now we're planting carrots. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Right. The carrots have been planted. And now they'll be growing. We've got automatic watering. I'm afraid you went bankrupt. You didn't have enough money to continue the game and became the ultimate farmer, but maybe next time. Damn it! Okay, you know what? Let me load my farm over here. Wow, I never got the loading bar before. That's interesting. It was always at 100%. Okay, so this is my farm that I've been playing. This is admittedly on easy, but I did start much smaller than, you know, what I did there. That was just stupid. As you can see, I've got loads of money. I've got over 4.5 million. But over here, with this larger farm, I can actually show you where the problem of the game lies. This game has a lot of potential, but that potential has not been grabbed. That is the problem. It's a very casual game, and I can see myself and many others who enjoy, you know, casual strategy games, that they would quite enjoy this game. However, clicking simulator, again, let me demonstrate. I've got various pens here with pigs, I've got cows, I've got cattle, I've got more pigs. I had chickens over here, but I didn't really use them for anything, so never mind that. I've got various storages here, the biggest ones possible. I've got a big silo here, 500 tons. I've got various production facilities. Now, that's a really interesting part of the game. For example, I'm growing plums over here. All of this is just plums. And they unfortunately only ripen once, I believe, per year, which is fair enough. And when I get these plums, instead of selling them on the market, for example here, I make them into plum juice. And for that, I have bought a juicing factory, which is... Hey? Is it this? No. This is the... What is it? The fertilizer... No, not the fertilizer. It doesn't say... pasteurization facility. There we go. This is my juicer, right? Yes. No, this is the butchery. I'm getting confused. Where is my juicer? There it is. This is the juice factory, and I'm taking all these excellent quality plums and turning them into excellent quality plum juice. And of course, this yields much more money. So, instead of selling the plums, for example, as you can see, I've got, let's say, I don't have a lot, but let's say I was to sell 1 ton, I believe that's in tons, I would get almost €1,000. But if I sell 1 ton of plum juice, Boom! 8 times, more than 8 times. So I can just sell all of this and it's already at 40,000. There we go. I've got turkey meat, which is not great quality, but I'm gonna sell it for 500,000. I've got quite a lot of beef from my butcheries. There we go. Cattle and plums I'm gonna keep, obviously. And this plum factory is not really producing enough stuff, so I will go to the production plants. And you've got a lot of stuff. You've got bakeries for your, grains. You've got butcheries for your animals. As you can see, there's a lot. There's geese, ostriches, pigs, turkeys, sheep, rabbits, cattle, ducks, even goats. Yeah, you've got a lot of stuff. Then you've got the canneries for your various vegetables. You've got the juicers, of course, which I already have. Pasteurization for milk. And press and sorting factory for the nuts and sunflowers. So it's a really interesting thing because, you can create a production line. I would kind of wish that there was even more, For example, that, I don't know, you could have a press and sorting factory for, or a sorting factory for seeds, and then have another factory that uses these seeds and makes something. So let's buy another juicer factory, a large one, of course. We're going to place it over there, and there it is. And now we can set it to do the plums and make plum juice. There we go. And now both of them are making plum juice, as you can see. Quite a lot. 11 tons, 12 tons. There's these stars I was talking about. And that's the problem of the large farm. I cannot even imagine filling all of this land with farms and the similar. That's the pathetic AI, because this is uneasy. Yeah, I cannot even imagine doing this, doing the entire map. Because of this simple reason, micromanagement. What I just got there was a warning that one of my fences got a little damaged. Let's find it. We can either find it by looking at the fences, or we can find it by this little icon here, which is sometimes not completely obvious. As you can see, the fence over here is a little damaged. So now we have to click on it and click on the repair fence. Okay, fair enough, right? Something extra to do maybe. A little... I don't know. Okay, let's go to full speed. Nothing's going on. There we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, the animals are starving because they have no more food. Fodder level 0. So what you have to do is click on each and every farm and buy the organic food. Well, I mean, I'm buying the organic so I can sell it for more. That's another problem. Because you're doing this every time, the fodder goes down really quickly on full speed. You can accidentally click antibiotic mixture fodder, and that means you can never again buy organic fodder for that particular group of animals. You have to get rid of them and get new ones if you want to sell them for more again. Okay, so we've fed them. Let's go to full speed because I'm waiting for my plants to start growing again. There's another thingy over there, and it's actually... yeah, not giving me too much trouble at the moment. I'm surprised. Oh, there's the report. Monthly summary. Your farm is okay. And boom. Pause. I have to go and click again. Feed all the farms. I actually lost the cattle here because they were too old, I think. Cattle. Buy the cattle. There we go. Feed these. The cattle comes with the food as well, so... Alright, full speed. Let's go. I'm waiting for the hibernation period to stop. As you can see, 150 days left for this. Now, I could go and make more farms, of course. I mean, more fields. Oh, but I have to feed my animals again. So this is a problem of the game. It places too much focus on micromanagement. Now, micromanagement, if it's fun, is fine. There we go. Again, paused almost immediately because the fence... oh, these animals are ill. The fence... somewhere... where the hell is it? So now I have to click through every... oh, there it is. Okay. You see, this is so tiny. I have to repair the fence. Why do I have to repair the fence myself? Why do I have to feed the animals myself? It's ludicrous. If I can set the fields to be auto-watered when they're below 50% water, why can't the feed... Oh, there we go, another fence. There we go. It's sometimes infuriating. Another fence. That's what I'm talking about. Where is it? Here. And now it's gonna be feed. Now it's gonna be a monthly report, and then the feed is off. So, unfortunately, this the animals give you quite a bit of money, so it's kind of a shame if you don't have them. But my plums, yeah, they're still making the plums, the plum juice. Let's sell some of the plum juice. Yes, money. Look at that, almost 1 million. We still have, we're almost done with the plum juice. Now the factories are going to stop on their own, and they're going to restart when the plum juice is back. Oh, look, a fence. Bloody hell. And they haven't changed that, unfortunately. One would think that they would change that, because the game has been out for a few days already. But no, that is the micromanagement problem. It's a clicking simulator. And before I've disabled the confirmation dialogues, there were, you know, almost twice the number of clicks required for everything, because everything was being asked. As you can see over here, if you're zoomed out, some of the UI also gets, you know, obscured. So for example here, I know that the organic food is here, but if I click over here by mistake, I'm gonna buy the antibiotic mixture. I can zoom in to get rid of that problem, but you don't want to be zoomed in, because you want to see everything that's going on. You know? Okay, so let's move on to the... Oh, before I do that, before we go to the vehicles, the different vehicles, let me talk about the day and night. The day and night, over here, as you can see, it's night, but if you were watching this and you were watching the date, it's actually, you know, several weeks have passed already. Subscribe to weather forecast. Oh, didn't actually know you could do that. Something new I learn every day. But the problem is, I mean, that's not a problem. This is just cosmetic. You know, it's dark now, and in winter there's snow, but there is no rain, per se. There is no rain graphic, so you never know when it rains. So if you want to keep an eye out on your farmland, you have to be zoomed in, or at least have your camera somewhere where the fields are. Because if they go too low, you know, it's not going to be good. And that's why I always have automatic watering enabled on the fields. So for example, if you go to a dry country, you will never really rejoice because there is no rain graphic, you know, when it does start raining. The only way you can tell that it's raining, oh look, another fence, is when your water levels on the fields go up. So where is that? Here. Okay. And now they're gonna be hungry again. And it's gonna be another month. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's December, the 1st of December. Let's feed all of the animals. I cannot imagine having a farm across the entire map. That would be just clicking galore. Oh god. Okay, there we go. But there's so much potential here, you know. All this stuff. You have the basic production facilities, then you have the basic processing facilities, then you can have advanced facilities. Just don't make me repair the damn fences and feed the animals, which I have to do right now. And of course, every time you click on a pen, you get the sound effect of the animals that are inside. That's why I put these sound effects on 10%. There's only 2 scores in the game as far as I know. Well, 3. One is for the menu, and one is for the normal and 10 times speed, and one is for the ultra speed. It kind of grates after a while, so you might want to put something else on if you're going to be buying the game. Now, let me go to the vehicles. Oh god, I'm so used to this by now that... oh, another fence was destroyed. Where? Here. Let's do that. Another one there. There we go. Right. Let me go to the vehicles. I'm gonna leave it like this. Actually, I want the cool music. There we go. Oh. Okay, pause. Now, you have different vehicles as you've seen last time. You can build the dirt roads, which only allow you 60% of maximum speed, and tarmac roads, which are 100% speed. I haven't really seen that that's a big problem at all, unless, I don't know, you've had all your garages in one corner, and the vehicles would have to go all the way to the bloody end of the map for that. I guess they would take quite a few days to reach that site then. But vehicles. For the vehicles, you need garages, which are over here and kind of weird, bugged. Garage slots for ground and air vehicles. Yes, you can also have air vehicles, which is why I kind of went like a little kid. Oh, you can have air vehicles, you can have, you know, those sprayers, that would be awesome. There's a cool warehouse, there's a warehouse, how much it's occupied, a silo, and so on. The vehicles, I was quite excited at first. In the beginning, you just use the basic stuff because you can't really afford anything else. And then you have, for example, the fertilizer, the basic, the advanced, and the high-end. How do they differ? Well, by price, by how much they occupy in the garage. As you can see, this one occupies 1, this one 2, and this one 4. And by how efficient they are. This one is 90, this one is 95, this one is 100%. Is that it? Yes, that's it. That was a huge letdown, unfortunately. There is no difference in the vehicles. No difference. They don't go faster. They don't do anything special. It's just a tiny little increase in percentage, and that's it. Which will obviously, you know, the high end will give you the maximum amount of money, but it's just a tiny little difference. There is no other incentive to go for better vehicles. And once you unlock them, that's it. You know, you can buy one and just use it for everything if you're patient. Because, for example, I can't really do anything, but I guess I can just plow it. So if I want to plow it, I only have one high-end plow. I've also got a basic plow, and that was also a bug, by the way. I had both the high-end and the basic, and if I sold the basic one, my high-end got sold. So I had to sell the basic, the high-end as well, then buy only the high-end. So let me use this. I'll use it because I own it, the high-end one. And there it goes. It's gonna go from the garage somewhere, there it goes. And now it's going to plow. There it goes. And it sort of teleports over there. And it's plowing in the freezing temperatures of the 1st January, actually. Happy New Year! So, anyway, it plows, and that's not a problem. If I want to plow several fields, for example, I'll plow this one, and when I want to plow this one as well, I can't, because I only own one. But it's not a problem. If I'm on maximum speed, I'll just double-click this, and a lot of the time has passed, so this has already been plowed, so I can do the next one, and so on and so forth. Now, going back to the vehicles, as I said, it's unfortunate that the vehicles basically have no difference between them whatsoever. None that, you know, you will really feel. There's just a marginal increase in efficiency. If this was like 50% and this was 100%, now that would be something, you know, you might really want to say, oh yeah, I'm getting that. Or for example, if the basic harvester was, I don't know, had only that much fuel, so it would have to stop and get refueled and so on, you know. So then I said, okay, fine, let me build a hangar. So that's a hangar. I said, I want some aircraft. How do I build an airport? Let's go to roads. No, dirt road, tarmac road. No, how do I build an airport? You know, I mean, how will it take off? Because there's a sprayer. Unfortunately, there's only one aircraft, but it makes sense. You know, the sprayer, I mean, the sprayer is the only one that can be actually mounted on an aircraft. They could have made a helicopter as well. All right, for now. So you have the basic, the advanced, and the high-end sprayer. What's the difference? I can't actually show you because I can't spray anything. But you'll have to believe me. The difference is that when you use the basic or the advanced sprayer, it travels to the field and then goes back and forth. If you use the aircraft, it spawns at the field, travels at the same speed as the other vehicles, and goes back and forth like this. That's it. There is no other difference. It's so infuriating. You have this cool aircraft, you have a hangar, unfortunately no tarmac to, you know, I guess you could pretend it's this, or maybe these sprayers just, you know, don't really need one. Maybe they can just lift off on the actual grass if it's level enough. It's kind of a, you know, kind of a letdown, and now I have to feed the animals again. So yeah, there is no difference in vehicles, unfortunately. No difference that you would want to say, oh, I really want that vehicle. Oh look, another fence has been broken. I was actually lucky, I just clicked on that one. So what else do we have? We have contracts, which are basically, instead of selling your stuff, you have stuff like this. Our restaurant is looking for a producer to deliver following products. If you have any questions about this contract, don't hesitate to call me. You can't actually, but they want zucchini, and you can accept it, 7 tons. Unfortunately, you can't really sort the contacts. Oh, there's some extra stars I can get by clicking on these, because I've completed the challenges. Buy 5 buildings except pens. There we go. I've got a lot of them, as you can see, 101 stars. But unfortunately, just like with the seeds, you can't actually sort the contracts based on what you, for example, have. So I have a lot of plum juice, and I have a lot of cows and cattle and pig meat. But you have to sort through everything. Let's see, pigs, there we go, we can take that. We are looking for a producer for the following goods. I'm going to accept that contract. There we go, there's the active contract. And I can't complete the contract yet, because, well, they don't want pig meat. Do they want pig meat? I'm not sure. Well, let's go to the butchery, and let's get some pigs then. Yeah, there we go. Pork. I guess they want that. Do they? Hopefully. That's your contract. Is basically just, I guess, extra money, if you want. Oh yeah, they need more food. I'm just doing this so you can see the whole problem of the pens, the animal pens. You know, over and over. Click, 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 click. Okay. So let's see, there's your farm is okay, and there it is. The butchery is going fairly slowly, but we'll be fine, I think. We've got a lot of time to fill that quota. Now, another thing with this is you never really know how many, you know, pigs you have, or how many cattle, or whatever. You know, I don't know. Is a small farm of pigs only for small production lines, or will a large production line be enough for 3 small ones? It doesn't really tell you what the intake or the outtake is. So anyway, that was the contracts over here that you can do for some extra money if you wish. You've got the market where you can basically sell everything. All the pigs have different qualities and from different pens. You see quantity and storage. There you can see how many you have, but you have to go here. You've got the plums, the plum juice. You can sell it over here, or you can sell it on the private market, which sometimes has different... oh, it doesn't for some reason. Hello, my friend. My name is Johanna. I'm your market manager. I can help you sell your goods at a target price when market prices match with that. But you will need 2% brokerage fee. So you have different ways over here. Now, what I was talking about sorting, like the contracts, you have this problem here as well. For example, when you're selling stuff, you have everything at once. But if you have a huge farm with many, many different things, for example, you know, you have to click on things when you're buying. That's what I wanted to say, sorry. I'm getting all over the place over here. For example, if I want plums, I have to go to here and click it. And the next one, to plums and click it. It doesn't, you know, remember the last window you were at, but that's just nitpicking, of course. So that's pretty much it. We can still rent and buy land, of course. This is still rented. That's interesting. Oh well, not a problem. And the farmer center, where you can buy the pesticide, which you can't actually buy for some reason unless you're actually using it on a field. So you can only do it from there. There's the animals, there's the buildings, you know, the various production, the garages, the greenhouses, which I actually haven't tried out yet, so I might as well try them now. Oh yeah, these are the fields. Let's try them here. See how that works. Expected yield after harvest. Ah, there we go. So the greenhouses obviously can only be done by people. Turn off the heater in the greenhouse if the daily temperature will be lower than the optimal for your crop. Then heating will be charged regarding the temperature difference. That's pretty good. There we go. So you can also do it in the greenhouse, you know, hydroponic farming. You'll love it. Everything has no taste. And yes, that's it. All the vehicles are here. Everything is already available. You have many different plants you can do. And the different production buildings. But that's it. Can I recommend the game? Unfortunately, not really, unless you really like casual stuff. But this isn't so much casual, as I said, it's as much as it is clicking simulator. As you can see, the animals are once again going to be hungry, and I need to feed them. The game is available from Steam, I believe for $15 or is it $12? Check in the description below. I believe it's currently discounted on Steam. I'll also send the links to the developers page down in this description. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. I was really looking forward to a business simulation of a farm. It's kind of my guilty pleasure sometimes, you know, just casual business simulations. But there's just too much clicking involved, and in the end there's not much to do. This is admittedly on easy, as I said, but I reached, you know, the maximum height, if you want to call it so, very early. So the only thing I can do is make more grain fields and then production lines for grain. So I can do that, but apart from that, not much else. And I cannot even imagine having more animal pens, because I would go crazy for having to repair all their bloody fences. There we go. And feed them again. So, this has been MetalCanyon, and we've been previewing Farming World from Excalibur Publishing. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.